Hey guys, well we got some snare wire. We're gonna do part 2 of the snaring video. It's pretty mild out here. The sled's not overheating. I just opened the little toolbox to get some snare wire out. There's a few good runs here. So we'll just work this fence line. It's easy walking because I've been running the skidoo on it. So I didn't bring any sort of stand with me today, so bear with me as far as making the sets. I will probably just kind of set them and show you what I'm looking for. But here's a great place to start. You can see that there's all kinds of rabbit tracks going up there, and they all go back down through there. So what I like to do is just kind of get back in there a little ways and see if we can find a good spot to pinch them off. I think right up there. Lots of sign coming through here. So I think right here's a good pinch point. We can block it off fairly easy and get a snare in there. So I'll be right back. So there's the first set. Hopefully you can see it. The loop is about the size of my fist, and we're about a fist off the snow. And I just stuck a couple sticks up to block it. That just helps funnel it in. And then last step, just to put a bit of a chin up stick. That's all you need. So there's number 1. Here's another spot. So I think we can pinch them right here. I'll get a set made and I'll show you in a second. Well, there's the second one. We got wired off to this. It'll hold. Like again, the loop's about 4 inches. We're 4 inches off the ground, so we're gonna walk back towards the skidoo. Try not to step on any of these runs. You know, we really could stick another one right here off of this guy. So let's do that. We're in a small area. Let's do it. There, so we got this snare set here too. So that's 2 in this really populated area. We got it blocked off just with dead stuff that was already here to force them to go through there. So I think that'll be a pretty good set. If the ravens don't get them first. What I like to do when I'm setting rabbit snares is look for an area that has multiple passes, so it's not just one trail, it's where it's gone back and forth. And here's a really good example. That's where we set our snare on, but you can see that it's gone both ways multiple times, and it goes down through there. And you try not to step on them too much. So here's another spot where the rabbits have really been working. So we're going to set a snare right on this fence line. I've never set a fence, so it'll be a learning experience for both of us. I'll get it set up and I'll show you what it looks like. Hey guys, well we're back at the farm. We're checking the hay sets as well as the rabbit snares. And we came to the first snare that I set on the fence line. The rabbit wasn't dead. It looks like you got the snare around the neck. But I think because he was going through the fence, he slowed down because it's tight and everything, but he didn't pull right through. So I shot him with the 22. I don't mind a bit of the blood around to help entice some of the critters to start coming through. But so I don't think next time I would set it on a fence run. I think with that small gap that he had to go through, they slowed down, or it slowed down quite a bit. So Like I said, that's a new one for me. I've never sat on a fence like that. There was only about 3 or 4 inches, I guess, between the top of the fence and the snow. So anyways, we did get one. It's a little gruesome, so if you're not into blood, close your eyes. But there's the first rabbit on the first set. So we're gonna go down around the trail and we'll come back. So we're at the second rabbit snare, and I can see that there's nothing in it. Straight under there. Doesn't look like there was all that many new tracks. So we'll leave it for another day. If we don't get anything here tomorrow, then we'll pull them. Sometimes rabbits will stop running the trail if you walk on it too much. Let's have a look. See if the rabbit was around at all. Not that side. And not here either. No new tracks right there. Those are old. So again, we'll leave them for one more day, and if we don't see any sign, we'll pull them. But that's not horrible. That's one out of 4 got us a rabbit. So, you know, 25%. Obviously, the more you put out, the better chance you have. That's an average number. Usually when I put out about 10 snares, I'll get 2 to 4 in that ballpark. So there you have it, guys. That's rabbit snaring part 2, making the sets, what to look for. Make sure you're looking for runs that have been used multiple ways, so you know that he's going in and out. Try to stay off the tracks as best you can. Try not to walk parallel to them. Try to cut them out of 45. Here's a new track where he's gone back and forth. That's just last night because we had some freezing rain. And set on good sign, and you should do well with the rabbit snaring. That was 1 for 4. Not that bad. And you know, that's just in a small area. That's 100 yards long we had those snares, so spread them out a bit more and you'll have better luck. So hope you enjoy the video, guys.